Hi guys and welcome. Yes, this is a very big and important announcement video. Some of you already know this, some of you don't. I've been living here in America for maybe 5-6 years. I can't even remember. When did COVID land? Anyway, all I know is when I landed into Seattle Airport, into SeaTac, the day literally the first outbreak of COVID-19 happened in America. That was the day I landed and started living here. And I got a 3-year visa to spend about 2 to 3 years indoors. That was an awesome visa. That was great. I got to see so much of America. But we got this house here that you see me record for years from. And yeah, it's been our home ever since I got here. Yeah, it's been a stressful place. It's been a very stressful place with the negotiations. It was supposed to be like a lease to own thing, but then over time, the kind of negotiations with it just got stressful, and you know, we couldn't really come to a good agreement with the seller, and it had caused me so much stress, so much to the point that my fascia hair started falling out. If you remember when Nogla came over for Christmas, recent enough, about 2 years ago, I literally had fascia hair falling out of my head. There's like weird patches on my beard that was just missing. That was all because of the stress that this house had caused me. I can't put it into words. And it also bled into my attitude in like streams and videos and everything, which it shouldn't have. But I have to be honest, it did. This place just caused me such, I don't know if it was cabin fever or such anger and frustration with everything. And I was trying to just, trying to play video games and pretend all this sort of stuff doesn't exist. But in the back of my mind, it was. And yeah, it's been a good place, but also kind of a shit place at the same time. But it's time for a change, okay? And I'm excited. When Lene first met me, I was literally living in a shed. I'm not kidding. I was living in someone's shed in Dublin. They had taken their little garage shed thing, converted into a 1-bedroom studio apartment, and I was renting that out for a few years. And I was barely able to afford it. I was in college. I was working a very low wage job. It wasn't even Subway. It was the one after that. I was working in like a deli making sandwiches, kind of like Subway, but it was in just like a Walmart, basically. It's called Super Value. Irish people know Super Value. And I was working in there until I lost my job because Vanos Gaming made me stay up till, I don't know, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. playing GTA 5. And then I overslept and I was late to work, and then they fired me the following day. That was the time I then took a leap of faith and decided to try and do YouTube full time. Now, my friends had already taken off and they were already, excelling and growing. Hence why my sub count is still 4 million, but it was always lower than them because they had really, catapulted. I was late to the show. And so I just took a chance and said, you know what? I think I can do it. And I went for it. And that's when I went over to America. And that's when I met Lene. So when Lene then came over to Ireland, she found me living in this little shed. Yeah, it was a very humbling time for sure. And hence why I had that McDonald's Wi-Fi, because I was literally leeching off of the family that owned the shed. Their Wi-Fi was like in their house 20 feet away from the shed. And that's how I got their internet, was using their Wi-Fi. Dog hair. And hence why I was so laggy, and the McDonald's Wi-Fi meme was born. But anyway, those are things of the past. And then we found ourselves in this house. And this house, as lovely as it is, a great house, caused a lot of stress. And it come to the point where we need to make our next step. And we are proud to announce we have bought a new home. And I'm very excited. Stressed a little bit, but more relieved and more excited. So it's beautiful because I've gone from a tiny little shed somewhere in Dublin to this lovely house here in America. But now it's time for the next chapter. And now I'm back in a shed. Yes, but this is a much bigger shed. Welcome to my new home. Well, this isn't exactly my new home, but this is the home of where I'm going to be doing all my YouTube. Everything, streaming, YouTube videos, absolutely everything that's related to Terroriser is being done in this soon to be studio.
Look, my muscles are so big in this hoodie.
ブロークボーイスクラブが帰ってきた。日本風の新しいグッズが登場。テロリザー .com で発売中。
ありがとう。
Right now, Lene has actually been nice enough to join me. I did this whole video before, but on my own. And I felt so lonely and empty that I'm talking about the things that I want to do, but I forgot that the boss that's actually gonna, dictate what we do in here isn't here. So she's been kind enough to get off the couch.
I was working on my overlays.
She's been nice enough to join me and do the camera work, and she is going to probably chime in if I say anything wrong. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be a lot.
Okay. So I'm going to give them an idea of what we're going to be doing here Now, I did say I want you guys to try and come up with a cool name for this place. If it's the Broke Boys Clubhouse, it's not bad. Terroriser HQ, Terroriser Studios. I don't know. This is going to be a studio recording space, and I want you guys to have a bit of an input in terms of what we call it. Broke Boys Clubhouse is kind of cool, but it sounds a bit Disney, so I don't know. Right, so over here, this is the first space here. They left me a nice safe that does absolutely nothing. I don't even know the combination to it, but it holds guns. It has a gun rack. I feel like Wayne's World. I don't have a gun to facilitate the need for a gun rack.
What is it?
It's a gun rack.
A gun rack? I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack.
So I'm thinking in this space here, racing sim here, Lene already shaking her head with disapproval. Racing sim here, and in this corner, and now Lene, if you'd like to back up, just to kind of showcase the size of here and how I'm still going to be wrong.
He's so wrong.
I'm thinking golf simulator in this corner. Reason being, Lene, just hear me out. If I have the computers here for the racing sim, they can share with the golf sim, so I can stream me doing, golf practice on different golf courses, and it's kind of basically a video game, and it's kind of cool. And people get to see me try to learn how to play golf, and then the racing sim stuff here. Again, this is all going to change when Lene actually comes in and tells our contractor, who's clearly at work already. We've already started. We're working on Lene's space in the house first. And I'm not showing, I've already made it clear, I'm not going to be showing the house. This is just the only thing really that I want you guys to see. This is the space that really controls all of YouTube and, our online content creation in here. And so yeah, so golf sim, racing sim. Now over here, there's a cool little thing here. We have, Lene, you can come in closer. You can come in closer.
Don't know where you want me to stand.
We have a nice little doggy door here. This place is very much dog built. It doesn't move. You have to pay extra to get that to move. Holy shit. They don't want that dog to escape. Anyway, once we get that, I think they have it taped down.
Yeah.
I think the guys taped that down. Anyway, dogs have a little private garden back there. So if Lene's busy and she's off and she brings the dogs into me while I'm working and recording, they have their own little private garden, which is fully fenced, and so they're super safe and they can run around while I'm working. So that's kind of cool. Here we're gonna have a TV. I feel like everything I'm saying is not going to come to fruition because no, that's not what I'm doing. I was thinking nice big TV here, seating couch area, all right, for everyone to just watch, relax, because we had that in the current house in the basement and I liked it where people can come over. And then you got the TV, game consoles, whatever, people bing chilling, zhao bing chilling, right here, little futon, no? Table, no? Okay, well, again, good thing I did this on my own and it made sense in my head. Now with Lene, this is a disaster, but a more entertaining video for you. I'm thinking here at this saw table, pool table, which I already have in the other place, the Terroriser pool table, right here, because these doors open up. You got to see the yard, everything. It's going to be nice and open feel. Pool table, people here playing pool? No, Lene? No? Okay.
You're cute. It's adorable.
I'm trying here.
You're going through all this
seating
stuff.
area there with the TV. I feel like it's just kind of nice and open. People can walk. I don't want too much clutter here, but a nice pool table here. People, anyway.
The pool
All
table
right.
will be more towards where you are right there.
Okay, right, cool. Dartboard, I'm thinking here, if we can make it work. I don't know, wherever you're placing. I was thinking like a dartboard somewhere here.
It all depends if you want the pool table to be near your bar.
That's it. I haven't even got to that part yet. Don't ruin it, Lene.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't spoil it.
You
Okay.
have to make it flow.
Another little feature of this house. Come on in. I know I'm ugly. Come on, bring it closer.
I didn't
Bring it
say
closer.
You're handsome. What are you talking about?
So this thing here, fire stove, furnace, burner, whatever you want to call it. I really like this. I saw this. Now it's a bit rough and ready, okay, how they did it, but I like it. I like, burning logs, peat briquettes. That's what we use in Ireland. I'm gonna get them. They're gonna cost me a bit extra, but the smell of them makes me feel at home. And I'm gonna have a stack of briquettes here. I love it because I lived in the countryside when I was like 13. I grew up in the city, little posh kid. Then I moved to the countryside when I was 13, and that's when I learned how to make proper fires, using fire lighters, sticks. I had to make the fire, and then peat briquettes, and then Mom had me take control of the fire to keep it going during the winter. So I love a fire. It makes me feel like I'm back home in Ireland and County Meath. So we're going to embrace this. I don't know about the one that's over there. There's a second one. It's a little inferior. I don't know if we need that. I don't know if it's a bit overkill, because instead of insulating the place properly, I think they just used them in the winter.
No, those were in the house.
Oh, that's right. Lene is right. She is right. They
Two
had
of
that
them
in the
were.
house, and
There's
then they
three
took
of
it
them
out.
around here, but
There's a third one here. Look, right here.
Oh yeah, right there.
That thing right there just has no chimney, which
So
I think
there's-
that was the one that was in the house, because
Yeah.
there's a chimney built into
So
the
there were
house.
two in the house and then
Yeah.
one out here.
So
So I don't know which one.
I want to
it-
kind of if we can get this
Restore
cleaned,
it.
if we get it cleaned up and then
get it restored.
restored and then embrace it, because around here we're going to be taking this property here and extending it this way, because there's a lot of space on the property on the far side of this that's not being utilized at all. So I think they were keeping like camper vans and stuff out here on this side, so there's a bit of space on the property. So we're going to try and extend this whole studio unit this way, and that way we can build, hopefully, an Irish pub. An Irish pub, Lene.
Yeah. We're gonna extend it that
You know what I
way.
mean?
We're gonna extend it that way for about
Yeah.
20 to 30 feet.
Yeah, as much as we can.
Yep.
And have a nice Irish pub, the fire, people sitting at the bar, having a few drinks, racing sim, golf sim, bit of pool table, it's gonna be great. People streaming, it'll be a great time. And then in here, just to kind of give you an idea, that there's space back here. Now, they did a great job on this. They tried, okay? Because they made a little bathroom. It's a bit wobbly.
But look at the floor. It's a little bit of a look. That's outside.
Yeah.
So
There's some work to do.
We got a lot
There's
of
some work to do.
but-
Okay. It's a little jiggly in here. It's a little jiggly, but this is a cool thing about this. This is a very environmentally safe bathroom, because as you can see, I pissed in here.
Oh no.
I've pissed in here.
Okay.
This is
Why did you pee in here?
because I didn't know we had like a California drought cutoff time for the water.
Thank God David's gonna have fun taking that toilet.
I'll leave him a little surprise. Our contractor David's gonna have a great time when he rolls up and then goes, "Oh God,
He's gonna have
fucking
to clean
asparagus.
that out when he takes out the toilet.
what is that stink?"
We're ripping
And as you can
out
see,
the
there's
bowl.
there's a lovely little tilt on the property.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just the hinges. They're
Yeah,
just
that needs work.
crooked.
Also, taps with no water, and shower, which can you have a guess? Probably has no water. Now, I'm not going to show too much out here because there's a lot of signs from the previous owners and there's phone numbers and stuff. I don't want to go out there. But as you can see it goes out. It keeps going that way, so there's plenty of space. Just to give you an idea, hence why we want to extend it this way. But the good thing about this little shower that doesn't provide any water, apparently there are pipes. So eventually we could get water to this
There's
property.
plumbing already
There's plumbing
hooked up,
already
it's
done,
just
so
the water's off.
we can redo a bathroom that actually flushes with the toilet. And so that's pretty much it. And then over in this corner, this last bit, I'm thinking, and again guys, by the way, everything that I'm saying, probably not true. Because Lene she's behind the camera just smirking because she knows how she's going to do it. And I didn't even mention, we are doing it. We're actually not only going to be extending this way, but we're going to be extending this way and building up. Hopefully.
It's gonna be a loft.
Hopefully.
No,
And
we are.
And it's got, as long as we can do it,
We're
allowed
gonna.
to. And see that kind of where that electricity box is, that could be like where people are kind of like leaning over and looking down. It's going to be people.
There'll be another floor.
Another floor up there where people can
And
then look down
upstairs-
on this space with the pool table and people chilling, whatever. It could be a really cool
The
idea.
upstairs is going to be
And it
the
makes it look
gym
way
and then
bigger.
another bedroom, like
Yeah.
just so then if somebody
Yeah,
crashes.
so
here.
we want to extend to the property. And then here, I'm thinking of a whisper room recording booth here, that way, because the reason being, like, this place isn't fully insulated. Lene, stop doing faces. The reason being, this place is kind of insulated. No, it's not. It's not insulated at all, actually. What am I saying? It's got a little bit of this foam stuff that does nothing. Okay, it's not insulated at all. All right. It's got
gonna be set up
lining,
like
no
this at
insulation.
all.
But I need to have this place.
trying
Can
to.
you stop talking? You.
He's trying.
I'm trying. And you're just talking over, okay? We know you're gonna have a better vision. But anyway, this still stands true. I need a recording studio or recording booth in here because there's construction happening nearby, and when it's happening, it's loud, and I can hear everything from in here. When we came in here viewing it, you can hear everything. So we need something in here that I can have. I can be as loud as I want. No one can hear me.
It's not going to be in this corner. It'll be in that corner.
Okay.
Because you don't want to be next to the bathroom. You want to
Okay.
hear somebody pooping next to it. Like,
I'm in a soundproof booth.
Well, you never know. Somebody might
Well, mind
really.
you, no, there is
If
ventilation.
Clyde is over.
There is ventilation in there, so
Yep.
if Clyde is over, it takes a shit.
Yeah.
It sucks
so
the shitty
you,
air
I
in.
think Whisper Room will be
Yeah.
in
Okay.
that
Maybe.
corner.
Okay. Maybe. Do you know what? I'll give her that one. I'll
Yeah.
give her that one. But still, the reason being is this place is so sound not proof. I can hear everything coming in, and probably people can hear me yelling outside. So we're gonna take this down. I don't know
This
what.
is going to be the lounge area.
Okay.
No, it makes sense because if your bar is over here.
So everything I've said in this video has just been a lie.
Well, like I said, you're trying. It's cute. It's adorable.
But anyway, I wanted to give you guys an idea of what we're doing. So this is our home. This is all really I think I want to show is just the part that's, related to YouTube. I don't want to showcase too much of it because one, it comes across as really narcissistic and a bit of a twat thing. Like, look at my home, look at my home. But look at my studio.
It's so narcissistic. Look at that. Look at
that. Look at
see
this shit.
outside.
Look at this shit.
Look at
Look at
giant,
these cracks.
Look at the giant
These are our
crack.
fucking cracks.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. Look at
We
this
love
crack.
that. Look at that. Look at that.
We
Oh,
live
man.
in. Look at this.
Luxury.
Luxury, baby. Look at these cracks. That toilet, that dog door, don't even fucking open. But we want to show you as much as we can of what we're doing because I think it's important for you guys to, when we're making videos and then, the money that is made from it, I want you guys to see the development of where the money is going to. And it's going to be going into this because I want to reinvest it back into the company, make things better. This gives us more opportunities to make different kinds of content, more space to work with and do different things, like the golf sim, the racing sim. I'm excited. I hope you guys like it, think it's cool, come up with a good name, leave a like, subscribe. And there was one more thing. Oh! Because I was talking about how we're making money. I'm gonna be doing a lot more brand sponsored stuff, okay? Just so you know. More streams, more videos, but more importantly,
Oh my.
Don't put that in.
Please don't fall.
don't put that in. Insurance claim
I'm sorry,
can pay
David.
off the whole thing.
He's tripping on stuff.
We've got new merch, baby. That's right, the Broke Boys Club merch is back. Japanese style. Why? I've no fucking idea why. But it looks sick. Our designer just threw it at me and I was like, do you know what? That looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it. People that we showed it to love it. It looks great. This is the cookie color. I for some reason, even though it's the color of my skin, I love this color.
No, that's
Okay, all right. It's not a
I
white
love you.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Got you, Lene. Thank you so much.
You're
I'm so
welcome.
glad I got you to come in. Here's the hoodie, Terroriser.com. It should be live right now. Get on over there. Ships worldwide, and it helps build the Broke Boys Clubhouse. I don't know if we're going to stick with that name, but I love it. Okay, it sounds very Disney,
Yeah, it
doesn't it?
does. It's too Disney.
Okay, all right. Terroriser HQ,
we
Terroriser
go.
Studios,
There we go.
something, whatever. Doesn't matter. Terroriser.com. Get on over there. Grab your merch. I have to actually catch up with the videos from the people who bought the previous merch. People kept asking for more merch, and I don't know why. I thought it was just a little fad when we did the Broke Boys Club stuff, but people kept asking, where's the merch? Where's the merch? We want more merch. And I was like, shit, okay. And so designer threw the Japanese stuff on me. I was like, that looks sick, let's do it. And yeah, thank you everyone that's been asking for more merch. And we're gonna try and keep it going. I have to go through a bunch of previous sales from the last merch line where I do videos thanking people. Do you remember we went down to Eugene in Oregon and I tried to do some?
Yeah.
I got through Bear Sweet F all. I still have so many that I have to get through. So I'm gonna try and do as many as I can before these ones go out, this new line, because then I'm gonna have to do it again. So if you do buy merch, you'll get a thank you video. I promise. I promise.
Might
I'm
be
a
a
man of
year
my
later.
word. It might be 2 years later. Okay, I might look a
you'll
little
get one.
older. But
Don't change your email.
it will happen. So seriously, from Lene and myself, thank you so much, everyone that has gotten us to this point that we're actually able to buy a home with cracks in the floor, a toilet that doesn't flush, dog doors that don't open, but we're gonna work our magic and try and make this a really cool space for us to make content for you guys. And yeah, that's really it. Just want to do a video, a new home, probably a terrible vlog. Linnea's gonna make this place look great. I'm just gonna keep working and hopefully be able to pay for it. Does that sound good, Linnea?
Money, please.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, Terroriser.com. Okay? Get it. I'm bad at promoting stuff, aren't I?
No, you're good. You're good. You're so good looking.
All right, in the bin.
In the
That's my piss, okay? I did that. Do you know why? Because this is my house. This is my house. And do you know what? I'm gonna, oh wait, it doesn't fucking flush.